Hey guys, how's it going? It is your CEO of OBSI, John Barton. I'm here to make a couple of videos to help people out and give some tips and tricks. And hopefully if it turns out well, I'll make some more. So today I got my retriever and I'm going to be bringing out my big one. So on here, you guys want to fit the minor circulation mods over anything else, the range, the efficiency, all those you don't really want to use. The circulations give you the most amount. So we're going to go into fittings, and you see that these three, one of them gives me negative 25%. Now there is a penalty with them by using one or more, and I got 3 on here, so it should be 75%, but it comes out to negative 50% total for all 3. Now that's really big because with the strip miners, it takes 180 seconds per cycle. On here you can see that with the 3 mods, it's down to 90.59 seconds. Okay, that's nearly half. You're going to be mining twice as fast now. Now, if you notice, I don't really have a whole lot of low slots on here or anything, because like I said, I only use this for high sec. So the only thing I really need is a booster to kind of jump to where I need to go, and that's it. And as far as the strip miners go, honestly, the MK7 is the best way to go. You could get the ion, but honestly, the amount more that it yields just doesn't compare to the circulation time that the actual mining amount you get. I would throw numbers up, but you just got to take my word for it. Anyways, so I'm going to get out of this one. I'm going to go to my budget retriever. So this is my cheapo one. Now I plan on using this for null, but the biggest problem is getting out there and avoiding gate campers. That's a real big problem. So in my fittings, okay, I just got the MK7s, but down here I have the basic inertia stabilizers. They basically get you into warp faster. They align you faster and you take off faster. It's really a wonderful thing because these ships take a very long time to get going. I'm going to kind of show you guys here, so I'm going to undock. Now with autopilot, you got to be careful because when you go through a gate, you know that it'll automatically align you and jump you to the next gate. But one important thing in this game is that the cloak. So the moment you come out of the gate, you have a 1-minute cloak. Now this is nice and critical for these stabilizers because they take a minute to reactivate. So we don't want to use autopilot when we go through a gate. We're actually going to shut it off the moment we get through it. That way we have time to turn these on, activate them, and then warp even faster. Okay. So the first time, I'm not going to activate these, and we're going to see how slow or how long it takes for this retriever to get moving. And as you know, in nullsec, seconds matter. So I'm going to turn off the autopilot. Now, a big reason why I don't use warp stabilizers, I had a ship where I had like negative 10 warp stabilization, and they webbed me, and I could never get to warp. So it didn't matter if they were jamming me or not. Their webs, well, they slowed me down and they killed me. So I looked into something else. Now, when we go ahead and warp, I'm just going to turn on autopilot. Cloak goes off. I start to align, and now I'm getting up to speed.
Warp drive active.
Okay, so the moment I get into warp and take off, that's a good like 5 seconds. That's a very long time for someone to lock on, to web you, and well, basically trap you and kill you. Now, when we get through the gate again, I'm going to turn off and I'm going to turn on these inertia stabilizers, and you're going to see how much faster we take off. Now, like I said, this is my budget retriever, so I didn't go all out. I just bought the basic ones. All right, coming up to the gate. Now I'm going to turn off autopilot. Then when I come through, we'll have the cloak on. All right, so I'm going to hit autopilot and then activate all 3, okay? So right now I'm cloaked. I'm going to hit autopilot. The cloak's coming off, and I'm already in warp. So before the cloak even goes off, I'm already warping out. Took about, I don't know, 2 to 3 seconds. So pretty much twice as fast. And that's important because the moment they lock on, well, you're a goner. Now, like I said, these do have a long cooldown, so it's going to be another 40 seconds before I can pop them again. But the nice part is, like I said, when you go through that gate, you turn autopilot off, and you'll have plenty of time for that cooldown to be done and for your capacitors to come back up again. So we're going to jump through. I'm going to turn off autopilot. And when you're going through null, you should be doing this with every single gate because you don't know which gate people are camping at. So you come through, my stabilizers are still not active yet, but like I said, with the cloak, we have 50 seconds just to sit here and hang out. So we can wait for our capacitors to come up and for our cooldowns to be done. All right, and then when we're ready, like I said, autopilot, go ahead and pop all 3. And you can see how much faster that is. Alright guys, that's it for today. Hopefully this helped you, and fly safe.